Hello and welcome to the State of Footy, the regular football show where the jokes are funny on occasion. Cheers for the support, by the way, in the first episode. I was not expecting it to do that well at all. Feel free to subscribe. Not to be too demanding, but we are kind of on 4 subscribers right now. So if you like what you're seeing, subscribe because I might actually do this somewhat regularly. I have a microphone stand. It's broken on the ground. As broken as Spurs' morale after Conte said all of his players are selfish. He really went at it after going after a Charleston last week. But yeah, we got some branded cue cards moving up in the world. So yeah, let's get right into it. Man United drew Southampton 0-0 in the Premier League last weekend, which means Casemiro is set to be sidelined for the next 4 matches because he got his second straight red card. That will be the most surprising and shocking outcome of the match, but that's not the case because David De Gea won man of the match. This week's Champions League action saw a 7-0 go on Manchester's side, on topic of United, and with the blue side as well. Man City put 7 past Leipzig in the second leg of the last 16, and Erling Haaland got 5 of them. He's now scored the most goals in a season out of any Man City player ever, and became the 3rd ever player to score 5 in a single Champions League match. The last time we saw a Scandinavian this clear was when Avicii's The Knights was in FIFA 15. I mean, seriously, Haaland was born in the wrong time period. Don't let his footballing presence distract you from the fact he has the genes of an actual Viking. However, don't let the robot from Norway's levels distract you from the fact that some things in football never change. This week also saw Porto take on Inter in the Champions League, and in a 0-0 draw. But what's notable is Pepe, the Portuguese centre-half, the veteran, was sent off in the 97th minute. It's good to see some continuity for once. Napoli beat Frankfurt 3-0 to confirm their first ever Champions League quarter-final appearance, but most of the tension on the match was actually before a ball was even kicked. Frankfurt and even Atalanta fans, who Atalanta are kind of mates with Frankfurt's fans, they created absolute chaos in the city of Naples. It was one of the most chaotic European away days since Frankfurt in the Europa League final last year, revealing that there is in fact a German Millwall. Seriously though, the scenes coming out of Napoli were disturbing. Frankfurt just need to get over themselves. The only reason they're in this competition, they were in this competition in the first place, because they beat a 40-year-old Alan McGregor in a penalty shootout. Not that impressive, is it? Some of the most captivating news, some of the most captivating news in my personal opinion this week was legendary Italian midfielder Andrea Pirlo has been spotted giving personal free kick lessons to the squad of his Fatih Karagümrük in the Turkish 2nd division. Just to put things into perspective, imagine this happening in England with a 2nd tier side. Bend it like Beckham? How about bend it like Burnley? Swaz it like Stoke? Or potentially whip it like Wigan? We're certainly here for it. Barcelona player Ousmane Dembele was spotted in the stands of Sunderland v Sheffield United on Wednesday night. Now the surprising bit is not that one of the world's biggest clubs is resorting to Sunderland till I die to solve all their problems, but rather they were able to afford a Netflix subscription to watch it. Pique has recently had a say on Barca's corruption charges, stating that, "I would put my hand on the fire that Barca has not bought referees." Subsequently, the Barcelona Police Department have claimed there were several reports of melted Casio watches throughout the city. Zlatan Ibrahimović has made his return to international football in recent years. He was named in Sweden's Euro 2024 qualifying squad at the age of 41. And given the state of England's defence, he could probably still nail a 40-yard overhead kick against them. The next story, surprisingly enough, stays on the topic of 40-year-old strikers. Right when Ryan Reynolds thought he was a greatest icon in low-division football, Adebayo Akinfenwa came out of retirement to sign with 8th tier side Faversham Town at the age of 40. Akinfenwa played for YouTube side #United recently after coming out of retirement after he retired from Wickham last season, but he was replaced after halftime by substitute Tommy Aromalorin, the former Love Island star, which means we may just be set for the greatest revenge tour in footballing history. One of the greatest stories this week comes out of America, where MLS side Austin FC defeated Haitian outfit Violette AC 2-0 in the second leg of the CONCACAF Champions League round of 16. However, it was not enough to get rid of the 3-0 deficit that Violette put up in the first leg. What makes this remarkable is prior to the competition, Violette had not played a competitive match in over a year due to political unrest in Haiti. They had to travel 8 hours to the Dominican Republic to play a relocated home game. They were missing 12 of their players, extraordinarily, due to visa issues. They still advanced over Matthew McConaughey's Austin FC, and it seems like the entire team could use a Mark Hanna pep talk, but this isn't about Austin FC. I just really like making fun of American sides. A fair play to Violette. They play Mexican side Leon in the quarterfinals of the CONCACAF Champions League. Best luck to them. We could see them do well. Now, to wrap things up, for this week's kelusport moment of the week, I'm just going to read a quote from Pep Guardiola. Julia Roberts came to England a few years ago, in the period when Man United were not good. We were better, and she came to Man United. She didn't come to see us. Even if I win the Champions League, it cannot make up for Julia Roberts not coming to see us. After that quote, I highly doubt that Pep took Kim Kardashian paying a visit to the Emirates on Thursday night very well at all. That is it for this week. I've actually remembered to do it this week. We're 2 weeks strong. Let's see if we can keep going for 3. Cheers for watching. I do appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe if you want to stick around. And if you don't want to stick around, I completely understand. Save yourself when you can. Goodbye.